John Parkinson.
That's me.
What's up?
It's Friday.
Welcome to the hot seat.
It is pretty warm. I'm kind of scared to stand up. I have a hole in my pants.
Let's hear your hot take. Is that your hot take?
I have a few.
Let's hear a few.
Rapid fire. Baja Blast, not that good.
Oh.
It's overrated. Society has moved past the need for LeBron James in the NBA. Kids should not have social media under the age of 16. And subscription services are terrible. Buy physical media. Buy physical media.
Let them know. Man, very hot takes. You set the standard.
Yeah.
Describe your perfect day.
Definitely going to breakfast with my wife. I love breakfast food. Destiny and I try to go out to breakfast every other weekend, if not every weekend, but it gets expensive. Definitely a slow morning. I'm definitely not a morning person, which is weird because I love breakfast, but I'm definitely not a morning person. 100% a night owl. Probably playing a lot of Fortnite, probably some dinner with my family, whole family, playing a rockin' gig. I think live music has become such a huge part of my life, and I can't imagine a day without it. Definitely playing a big live show and then going out to celebrate after, probably like an arcade or something.
That's a great day.
I love arcades. I love an arcade.
Tell me something about you that I don't know. I probably could have guessed you love arcades.
Oh yeah. I love video games. You know that.
But what don't I know about?
It may not look like it, but I love lifting. I love running, going to the gym. I'm not very strong or big, but I love lifting. I have gotten way better about it recently, but I've like within the past few months found a love for it. I'm not very strong yet.
You're getting stronger.
Yeah. I'm not very strong yet, but I love exercising, and you can call me a psycho, but because the runner's high is real.
It's real. That's a good thing to love.
Yeah, runner's high is so real.
That's great. What's your favorite thing about who you are?
So I had to ask Destiny about this because
That's not the point.
I know. Well, because see, I was thinking of some things, and I was like, do I possess these qualities, or am I being a narcissist? But I think like I feel like I have this ability to form connections like very quickly. As I've been touring a bunch and being in a bunch of different cities every night and meeting a bunch of new people every night, that kind of forces me to like it forces me to meet new people and have to form relationships. And because when you're touring, you have bands that you're playing with, you have local promoters and people that work at venues and bartenders and stuff like that. You gotta be nice to, because you want them to be nice to you and give you a free Red Bull on the way out so you can crush an overnight drive.
Yeah.
So I think that, and like I go above and beyond for people, mostly like as a detriment to myself. I drain myself for other people, which is not a good thing, but I think it's like it might be an admirable quality of like sacrificing. I sacrifice a lot of my own energy to help others. So did that sound narcissistic?
No. Well, it is a little bit of a humble brag question.
Yeah, which
people don't like to do, but you're a good person. So.
You hang up first.
Describe a day in the life of 10-year-old John.
So is that fourth grade?
Fourth, fifth grade?
Fourth grade. I'm gonna go fourth grade.
Okay.
Because my fourth grade teacher was my favorite teacher, Miss Coe. I had Miss Coe in fourth grade at Tri Central. I don't know if she still works there or not. I'm gonna have to look now because I'd like to get back in touch with her. Yeah, that was probably my favorite year of elementary school, honestly. Okay. Just because I loved Mrs. Coe so much.
What were you wearing? What were you doing? What are things you loved?
I would go to school, do what I had to do, take care of business, and I'd go home and I'd either play drums or play Guitar Hero until it was time to go to bed.
So you're still living the life.
Yeah, I haven't changed. I have not changed.
So true to yourself.
It's been 15 years and I'm still 10 years old. I haven't changed at all. Yeah, that's really it. I actually, quick story. My dad, when I was younger, I owned every Guitar Hero game. I got my dad would pre-order them for me, so I would get them in the mail. I wouldn't have to go to a game store to get them. So I got them in the mail.
That's
like
a good dad.
A week before people could get them at the store. So I got Guitar Hero Metallica like a week before it was released. I came home from school that day and I beat the game. I came home, opened the package, put the game in my Xbox 360, and I beat the game. I started it, and it didn't shut off until I beat the game.
Send it back.
Yeah, I know.
Already beat it.
I know. Yeah.
That's a good day.
Yeah, that's really it.
You are truly the same.
Yes.
Outside of your family, who has helped you grow the most?
First thing that came to mind is you.
Oh man.
You and Sherry and Courtney. Just the people in this office. Really, like, I didn't know. Like, I'm not a school counselor yet, but like, I didn't really know that was an option of something that I wanted to do until I came in this office when I was a senior in college. 4 years ago.
Wow.
Oh no, I'm old. So I didn't really know that was something that I wanted to do. So I think coming in this office and you three, and Samantha as well, have really kind of pushed me into wanting to do this instead of just like, oh, this is something I could do. It was like, no, this is something I should do. Post whatever music career I'm going to try to have. But then like, also like my bandmates, like everybody's from such a different walk of life that they've showed me things that I never would have seen had I not been friends with them or been on the road with them and been in sticky situations and vans broken down, and you know they've taught me a lot about how to tour and how to be a good person while on the road and how to be a better musician. Like I would not be half the musician I am without the people that I'm in bands with. And then also my college professors, because they also kind of pushed me of like, I changed my major when I was a junior, and so I had a lot of catching up to do. And I went to IU Kokomo, so very, very small school. The professors knew you by name. They knew who you were. They knew what you liked to do. They cared because they had the bandwidth, because they didn't have 1 million students. They didn't have 300 kids in one lecture. They had their biggest class size was maybe 20, 25. So they had the time to actually care about you, which sounds bad to say, but like they had, because like I couldn't imagine being a college professor at like Purdue.
Yeah.
Like that's so many students that you're responsible for, and like, but like my college professors, they were specifically Rosalind Davis. Shout out Dr. Davis. She's the chair of the psychology department, and she really pushed me and got me. She actually told me to come here. So
Man.
She's the reason I'm here, actually.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you could have lunch with 3 people, dead or alive, who would you pick? I'm interested in this.
Yeah, definitely my grandma Ruth. She passed away when I was 10. The only tattoo I have is for her. It's the day that she died. Myles Turner of the Pacers. He's my favorite Pacer of all time. Survived trade rumors yet again for the 10th year in a row. And then Jake Ewald. He used to be in my, he was in a band called Modern Baseball. They were my favorite band in high school, and now he has another band since they've broken up called Slaughter Beach Dawg, and they're now my favorite band. So just picking his brain. And,
what a trio.
Yeah, just Paige Hamilton of Helmet was an honorary mention.
Okay.
But those are my 2 favorite musicians of all time.
Would you take them to breakfast?
Probably, actually, I'd definitely take Jake Ewald to coffee.
Okay.
He's a big coffee guy. My grandma didn't like, my grandma was so bad at making breakfast. Like any time I had to stay over at her house when my parents were away or doing something, like I just dreaded breakfast.
But you still loved her.
She could not make an egg, but she cannot cook an egg, but she was my best friend.
That's amazing. If you could put yourself in anyone's shoes for a day, who would you pick?
Immediately my wife.
Okay.
Just immediately, like just to see, because like she grew up so different than I did, like that I think that like your childhood and growing up has such an effect on your adult life, and so her perspectives are so different than mine, and like I feel like I never truly see them, even though we've been together for 9 years.
Oh
like,
yeah,
I
but
feel
if
like
you could see it for a day.
Yeah, like I feel like I never, like if I could just be in her brain for a day, then like I feel like I could get it, you know. But like we grew up so different, like our lifestyles were so different, and our families were so different that I feel like I could never. Like, I feel like I can get it, but I feel like I can never truly understand, like, her perspectives and how she goes through a day-to-day just because of how her youth shaped her.
Man, That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
If we could just Freaky Friday trade brains for a day. You know?
I'll talk to my people.
Okay.
See what I can do. Okay, pick movies, music, or sports, and name your Mount Rushmore of your favorites.
Okay, I have all three.
Okay.
I'll rapid fire for movies. Big Hero 6.
Love it.
Up. School of Rock. Shout out Jack Black. And then Pokémon Forever from 2001 with Celebi. Celebi's the main character in that one. I love that one. I cried. That's like one of the only movies I've cried.
Nostalgia.
Music. Tribe Called Quest. Greatest rap group of all time. Helmet. Slaughter Beach Dog, and Fall Out Boy pre-hiatus only.
Okay.
So only everything Folia Do and before. That's the only Fall Out Boy worth listening to. Sports, Reggie Miller, the GOAT, Todd Helton, Hall of Famer, Tim Duncan, and Dirk.
Nice.
That's my three basketball, but
yeah. All right, my last question. If you had a billboard that could say anything, what would you put on it?
So I have an online persona of that's I love my wife. I tweet, I love my wife every day. And I've been consistent on that for a little over a year, I think. And I have a few t-shirts and a hat that say I love my wife. So it's probably just a silly picture of me, like with my I love my wife shirt on, just on a billboard.
She would love that.
Yeah, she would either love it or hate it so much. I hope it's the former, but.
Wonder who that guy's wife is.
Must be lucky lady. She's a lucky lady, huh?
Well, you survived the hot seat.
Wow, it is warm.
Did it crank up?
It is warm.